Hi guys, so today we're going to be making lamb shank, and you can serve this with rice and some runner beans or whatever you wish. And all the ingredients will be posted on the blog, so don't forget to check that out. So what you're going to need is, you're going to need 2 lamb shanks. You can use 1.5 and just half the ingredients obviously. And you're going to need it about just this size. And then you're going to need some red wine. You can use non-alcoholic red wine, oyster sauce, olive oil, and you're going to need 4 cloves of peeled garlics and 2 cloves unpeeled, and some parsley and rosemary, black pepper, some chili powder. You can avoid this obviously, or use scotch bonnet instead, celery, carrots, onions, and Knorr seasoning, and tomato puree. And you can use vegetable stock, or I'm using vegetable gravy. I feel like it gives it a more thick creamy sauce, and some table salt and water, some boiling hot water. So you're just going to mince that 4 cloves of peeled garlic. I usually add salt to it because I feel like it stops it from splashing out there. Add olive oil to the lamb shank and that minced garlic. Remember, it's got a bit of salt in it, so when you come to add salt, don't add too much salt, otherwise it'll be a bit too salty. Add your black pepper, and table salt. Remember, don't add too much, or just season to taste if you like a bit of salt. But a bit too much, but it didn't really affect the taste. So, and your Knorr chicken. You can add vegetable Knorr obviously, but I like to use my Knorr chicken. And then just rub it in. Make sure every bit of it gets it. Just turn it around and get all that garlic onto it. This is the icky bit, but trust me, this bit is so important. And then you're just going to add some oil onto a pan and just braise and brown that lamb shank a bit. This just gives it a bit of colour. Obviously it doesn't cook it. It just gives it a bit of colour to make it look a bit presentable and nice. If you're in a rush, you can skip this step and just straight put it in the oven, but just increase your ovening time. And then you're gonna slice some of your vegetables, and I'm gonna peel the carrots before I slice them. And then once you've sliced your vegetables, just add it all into the same pan that you browned the lamb. And add tomato puree. 2 tablespoons would do, or 1.5. And 1 cup of red wine. This is non-alcoholic red wine again. And then you're just going to make your vegetable gravy mixture. I usually add 1.5 boiling water. Sorry, not black water. And 2 tablespoons of your granules. And pour it into your vegetable mixture. I mean your vegetable sauce or whatever. And then you're going to turn up the heat a notch just to make sure all that water gets a bit evaporated, and season it. I seasoned it with 2 Knorr chickens. And add that rosemary. And the 2 cloves of unpeeled garlic. Make sure you don't peel them. Once it's cooked, it just gives a sweet taste, because it's going to go into the oven all for about 3 hours. It just gives a nice sweet taste to it. and salt, and I'll remember to add the oyster sauce. And then just pour that all over the lamb shank. That looks delicious. And then you're gonna cover it up with foil paper and stick it in the oven for about 3 hours. Usually I like to stick it for a bit longer, but if you haven't got much time, 3 hours is definitely the minimum. And there you go. Remember to check out the blog.